Hi, this is Miss Lisa from the St. Paris Public Library. Today's Anytime story is a nonfiction book called Otters Love to Play. Is that a beaver lodge? No. Last year, beavers made their homes there, but this year, it's an otter den. Otters often use dens abandoned by beavers, muskrats, or woodchucks, with an above-ground entrance added. Otters are members of the weasel family, which include weasels, badgers, and wolverines. In spring and in a nest of moss, leaves, and grass, 3 newborn otter babies drink warm milk at their mother's teats. Baby otters are called pups or cubs. They're born blind and toothless and weigh around 2 ounces, about the size of a small candy bar. They nurse for 4 months. At 5 weeks old, they open their eyes for the first time. They can see. Female otters give birth to babies at 2 years old when they're anywhere from 1 to 6 pounds in a litter, 1 to 6 pups in a litter. The mother otter chases her mate away when the pups are born. In another month, the pup's mother lets them out of the den to play. Otters love to play. They leap and tumble, pounce on one another. They chew on ears and wrestle and roll. They chase and play tag and race. Two pups grab the ends of a stick. It's an otter tug of war. Playing is fun, but otters play with a purpose. For young otters, play helps them to develop the speed and agility needed for hunting. And for all otters, playing strengthens family ties. And now that the pups' furry coats are grown in and waterproof, let the swimming lessons begin. The otter's mother carries the pups by the scruff of their necks to the riverbank and drops them in. Ka-splash! Being in the water is fun, and the otter's mother gives the pups a ride down the river on her back. Then she teaches them how to swim. She supports them to the surface, and they follow her in single file and do what she does. An otter has webbed feet and kicks with its hind legs, using its powerful tail as a rudder. Otters are graceful underwater and can swim 7 miles per hour, faster than an Olympic swimmer. Within days, the otter pups gracefully spin and flip and swish like underwater acrobats. They scramble up a mudslide and slide back down to the water. Ka-splash! And they do it again and again. By the end of summer, the otter's mother has taught the pups how to catch small fish with their sharp teeth and poke among the rocks and in the mud for frogs, crayfish, turtles, and snakes. Otters' whiskers are long and sensitive. They use them to feel along the bottom and inside cracks and rocks, searching for food. Otters' main food is fish, and they can eat 1/4 of its body weight in a single day. Now the leaves turn colors and start to fall, and already the otter pups are almost full grown. When otters are busy frolicking or hunting, they scent mark the area home to warn intruders away. The otters jump into a pile of fallen leaves, and one of them pops up with a pebble. He rolls on his back and juggles the pebble between his 2 front paws. The days grow shorter, the nights grow longer, and one day winter blows in with a blast of light. But winter doesn't slow otters down. The pup's fur is thick and warm, and it's playtime again. Otters have dense fur with protective guard hairs and produce an oil that keeps their skin dry. They keep their fur protective qualities by grooming themselves, which they do by rolling on the ground or in the snow or rubbing against logs. The pup's belly slide down a snowbank, but wait, what's that? Something's waiting, something's watching. It's a fox. Mother otters are known for their fierce defense of their young, which are prey to foxes, owls, bobcats, lynxes, and in some places wolves. Full-grown otters can run and slide on snow at up to 18 miles per hour. The otter's mother's scream, hunched up, slides across the snow and with a terrible growl scares the fox away. Throughout the winter, the otter family snuggles in a ball of fur in the den, and when they are hungry, they dive into icy water for fish. Otters don't hibernate, and throughout winter the pups continue to grow. Full-grown females may weigh 11 to 22 pounds, males as much as 32 pounds. And when spring comes, the year-old pups emerge from the den and speed down the mudslide. Swim, swish. Why? Because otters love to play. About otters. Otters are the most playful creatures of all wildlife. There are 13 species of otters. The ones in this story are North American river otters. This species was once commonly hunted and trapped for its thick, warm fur. Now the biggest threat these otters face are water pollution and loss of habitat. They share many similarities with European river otters, which had been experiencing a severe population decline, but thanks to conservation efforts are now making a strong comeback. Though some European river otters live along the coast of Norway, they are not to be confused with the true sea otters of the North Pacific coast. Other species include African clawless otters, Asian small-clawed otters, which are the smallest species of the otter, the giant otters, which are as long as a man is tall. There is even a hairy-nosed otter, but one thing all otters have in common is they all love to play. Otters love to play.